Hey everyone, we're back. Gonna start this build. If anyone was curious exactly what I was gonna do with this, you're about to get your answer, and I'm about to fall in. Oops. Terrible at this. There we go. Okay, so what I want to do is we're gonna build 128 high, and I don't think I have enough glass, so I'm actually going to start cutting out the corners just to conserve until I have a chance to cook some more. So this is going to be a long way up. Could prove interesting. So along the way, just curious if you guys have ever gotten into a big build. Where do you guys like to build? Given the choice, what biome do you prefer to build in? Just kind of interested in some new ideas. Seem to be myself just kicking around the same ideas all the time, doing the same stuff. Just curious how other people play, how you like to start, what's the first thing you do. I know I always like to jump straight into food, but that's not always the best thing to do either. Oh goodness. I just noticed that that one's not there. So I put a dirt block here just to keep mobs out while we're building this. Last thing I want is to have a creeper blow this whole thing up and I have to find more sand. The majority of this sand I got... Oh, this one has respiration. My old helmet I burned in lava because it was my own stupid fault. I lost a lot of gear. I did have aqua affinity in my last helmet along with respiration. So a lot of the sand to burn this I farmed underwater just so I didn't have a whole bunch of places that look like that. Just a trench of sand dug out. You end up leaving places that look like crap, and if you're anything like me, you don't have anything to fill it in with, and you never seem to get back to do it anyway. Get some more glass going here. So I do like some of these new enchantments. I haven't played around much with the fishing rods or anything yet, but I have been told that there's some pretty cool enchantments for those. I really want to check them out. Probably after this build I'm going to look into it. Ooh, we really got to start being careful here. Maybe I'll start holding shift when I go around those corners. I think we're starting to get into the area where it's really going to hurt if we fall. It sounds a little off. Maybe I'm getting a little bit of lag. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, you guys kind of get the idea of what's going on. Probably cut the video here. I'm sure you don't want to see me placing blocks the whole way up. And when we get to the top, we'll have a look. And I'll get a little bit more into what I plan on doing with this. That was a close call. Alright, so we've hit the halfway point, and as you can see, it's quite a ways up there. Just give you guys an idea. This is 70 blocks high at this point, I believe. Takes a minute to climb up there. I just thought we'd stop about halfway through, and I'll show you the view from here, and then I'll cut out, and you can see this when it's all the way to the top. Alright, so this is what the world looks like from the top. I had 2 blocks placed, so 58 blocks more to go high. The idea behind this is I thought it would be cool to do a sky build, and B, it puts me out of range of the ground, so that any spawn pads I build will be getting their own. Actually, I can stop here and build, for all that matters. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go probably 2 full stacks up, and then start my build there. Hopefully I don't go too far beyond the build height. I can't even remember what the build height is. I'll have to look that up. But whatever it is, we're going to go there. The goal is that the build height will be the peak of this build. So anyway, guys, that's what we look like from the top here. We've cut above the clouds. Pretty cool. So we'll check you guys out when we're finished. Okay, so we're up. We're at the top. What I want to do here is just cap this in obsidian, so that we're not falling. Also, the obsidian is going to be part of the look of this build. Hopefully, I did not mean to do that, and I don't have a diamond pick on me, so that's going to get fixed later. Actually, it's part of the design anyway. This is just going to be a little, like a, I don't know, a hidden room, really, so we can keep that. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put up a ring like this, so we don't fall. And we want to leave that ladder open to either side. Which means that can be filled in. I do want a wall there. Oops. Oh well, we wanted that anyway. Okay. So now we come up and we've got this small room here. If I had a diamond pick, I'd take this out, but not really that big of a deal. All we really want was not to place stone. We wanted this chest. And I just want to transfer our building materials up here, because it's a long way down. Alright, so we got our first layer of obsidian in. Let's head back down, just to give you guys an idea of how far this really is. You're going to start to look like the ladder's despawning here, but it's really not. Oh, that was a mistake there. I'll have to fix that at some point. So as you can see, this is why we want to bring our building materials up. This is just going to be a pain if we run out of something while we're building, so let's hope that things don't run out that quickly. As you can see, these corners are not done. Like I say, we're going to go back afterwards and just clean that up. I was kind of hoping we'd have enough glass, just didn't. As you saw, this chest was pretty well full of glass. Let's see what we got here. Throw our axe in this chest. Grab that last bit of stone. And why not take this with us too? When we get to the top, we're going to want our chest accessible. So up we go. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, he's building up there because he wants to put a spawner. You'd be correct. That's part of it. I also just kind of really think it's cool to build in the sky. This obsidian room here is going to be a lot bigger when I'm finished. I just don't want to go too far at once with the build and over-record, end up with too much. Well, it's not too much footage, I guess, but something I've got to cut in an awkward place to make it work. So what I'm going to do is just come up here, set up these chests. Then I'll probably try to cook more glass and clean this up a little bit, and when we start the next episode of the build, we should have our mats all set up and pretty well be ready to go. So we want a chest here, a chest here. We want to hook that chest and get rid of all this cobble. You're gonna need it later, but right now it's just in the way. Store our obsidian. Alright guys, so before we cut, we're gonna light this up. No, whoops, we don't want spawns yet. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it here, and that's episode 1 of our build. I'll come back up with my diamond pick and knock out some of these, make this room a little bigger. We need a ladder here, obviously. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the build, and hope I've caught some interest in what it's going to be. If it works out the way I want it to, that's going to be awesome. If not, then I have a secondary idea. So anyway guys, have a good one, and we'll catch you next time.